Hey you guys, this is Andrea Hutcheson tuning in. Today, I do apologize. I did not come on live at 1 p.m. Eastern time today. Usually I'm on Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern time, but I went live way longer with my customers, and that's one of the reasons why I wasn't ready. So I had to postpone it to 5 o'clock today. But I'm here and I'm going to be talking about how to launch your new recruits, okay? How to launch your new team members. I hate the word recruits. It's called recruiting, but I love just sharing the opportunity with other people, and so I hate the word recruit. So we're going to call how to launch your team members, your new team members, okay? Hey, you guys, how are you? Hey, Sonia. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Felicia. Nikia. Annalise. Miss Ann, how are you? Ashley. Karen. Thank you so much for tagging your team members. Hey, Sheila. Tanya. Jasmine. Angela. Elizabeth. Laura. Thank you guys so much. After this video, I will be posting the 3 ladies that won the hat. And congratulations to you 3 from yesterday's training. But today, I'm just here to talk to leaders, okay? Whether you only have 1 team member or whether you have 10,000 team members, okay? And I am a Jetsetter with Paparazzi. My name is Andrea Hutcheson, originally from Lima, Peru. But I've been a consultant for 7 years, okay? So today I want to teach you how to launch a new team member. And so before I get into that, I do want to say that I am not perfect, that I have made lots of mistakes. A lot of people don't like to admit their mistakes, but I have to, because, sometimes we don't see, things that you go through, things that you have to go through, like hard times, and like you're like crying, or you're like, why did that happen? Why didn't I handle this situation a better way? But that's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's how you become better as a leader, as a consultant. I just praise the Lord for my journey. Were there times where I cried, like several times, because, somebody went behind my back and they talked behind me, or I didn't do it the right way, or I was like, I'm recruiting these people. Why are they not doing anything? Why is there not retention? There's so many things that I can just go on, and I look back and I'm like, so thankful I learned from them, that today, God can give me the wisdom from those things that I had to face and those things that I had to go through. So today I can help other people such as you guys, okay? So I'm super excited. There's no perfect leader, okay? So if you think too much, here's the number one reason why people have such a hard time with their team, with their leaders, okay? The team members view. They see their leaders so up high. They have so many expectations from their leaders. And let me tell you, I apologize, but we are going to fail. Okay? We are not, I am going to say we're not God. Okay? We are not God. God will never fail you, but we will. We're human beings. So yes, we are going to make mistakes. And as a personally sponsor, as a leader, as a person who has personally sponsored about 300 people, I can't tell you that I have made lots of mistakes. And maybe you are watching this video and you're like, how in the world you are the one talking about how to launch someone? Hello, Missy. Maybe you're one of them, and I do apologize. I'm not perfect. I'm learning, and I'm still learning. But I can tell you that I'm getting there. Like, I'm getting there. It's like this close. I think I got the I got it. I finally got it. So I'm super excited. Okay, so we're going to start talking how to launch a new team member, okay? First of all, whether you have 1 team member or whether you have 10,000 or whether you have, 300 people under you, it does not matter the amount. I will tell you why you should listen to me. The reason is because I love you and I do care about other people that want to grow and that want to listen to the advice of others who have made mistakes. And the other reason is I am a top elite leader, one of the top elite leaders in the company, and I do have over 33,000 team members now as of today, over 33, I believe. So we do have a huge team, okay? So I personally have sponsored 300 people, and I will tell you, we average about 50 to 60 people that are active every single month. Okay, every single month, 50 to 60 active, and that has been for the past 2 years now. We have been doing that, okay? So I can tell you that it is getting there. It's getting better. You know, people are going to come into this business. Some are going to work the business. Some others are not going to work the business, okay? Which is why it's so important to find out their wants, to find out where is it that they are wanting to do with this business, okay? And like I told you, before you get somebody signed up, I tell you, one of my biggest recruiting tips for you is to when somebody asks you for information, you right away either send them the third-party tool, which is one of the videos I made. If you're on my team, we have that available for you. And then you say, hey, when is a good time for us to talk? When is a good time to have a 3-way call or whatever if you don't feel comfortable as a consultant? But one of the biggest things is I tell them, what is it that you want? Are you just wanting this as a hobby? Because seriously, I mean, is it better for you to stay as a customer, or is it better for you to work in as a business? Because majority of the people that just get into this for fun, and they don't really have something, they're most likely to quit sometime unless they see the advantage of all the benefits that Paparazzi have. But I'd rather you stay as a customer if you're going to start shopping, from other people, and including myself. So no, you're going to find out. Okay, so we're going to get into this. I don't even know what I was going with this. You guys, I haven't slept all week. I think I've been sick. I don't even know how I'm still here. All right. I don't know why I was going with that. Yeah, there's people that are going to do this, and there's not people that are not going to do this. But those are the statistics on my team. I'm going to turn my camera around. I'm not in my fancy computer today because there's reasons. Okay. So I'm going to turn my camera around, and you guys can see that we are in our amazing Paparazzi back office. One of the biggest things that I truly recommend, Paparazzi really care about us, and they have made different checklists and worksheets that we can use, especially if you are new as a leader, and you don't know like what to do. You're like, oh my gosh, somebody just signed up under me. I have no idea what to do. Go to this first one right here under resources, go to checklist and click on new consultant checklist, okay? It literally walks you through what you need to do, which is call your sponsor within 24 to 48 hours of enrolling, okay? That is a big thing, okay? Let me tell you. It is so important, not just to give them a shout out on your wall, not just to say, welcome so-and-so. That's important, but it's not as important as you're giving them a call after they have joined. But Andrea, what do I say? You say, listen, I'm going to use Ashley. Listen, Ashley. Oh my gosh, Ashley, I just found out that you have signed up under me. I am so honored. Oh my goodness, I am having a panic attack right now. Yay, so excited. You're going to do so amazing. I am so proud of you. What made you choose to join today? What was your reasoning for joining today? I asked them and I get excited with them. They're like, oh, at first you're panicking, but then you're like, we're excited. And so I asked him, what are you wanting out of this? What is it that you're wanting this? Oh, I just joined for fun, and you're like, okay, just don't worry, girl. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay? How about I call you tomorrow? When is a good time for me to call you? Or is it a good time right now? When is a good time for me to call you? But you want to get with them. They're scared and they don't know if they made the right decision or they did not. Okay? They did not. Okay, so you need to take all of those fears away for them, and you're the one they have chosen. Whether you have lots of knowledge or whether you are just joining, you just joined Paparazzi a month ago, you have to calm their fears. Okay, and so one of the things that I usually do is I set up a call with them, but I tell them, listen, I'm so excited. I'm about to add you to my group, to my personal group where all of my team members are. And I am also adding you to my uplines group. Okay, so I add them to my group and I add them to my upline, which is, she's my fourth upline, but it's Michelle Johnny. So I add her to Michelle Johnny's group because she's my upline and I trust her, and they also have to hear somebody else than me. Okay, so I don't want them to just listen to me, but they listen to the resources that my upline has. And I say, okay, so I'm going to add you to this group, but don't get overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed, okay? Here's what I want you to do. I turn the camera around, okay? And I send them a video. So here's my group. Here's my United Fashionistas group for my team. And I send them a video that I recorded. And the app is called Record It. Like literally, okay? The app is called Record It app. Okay? Anybody can download this app on their phone. I think... I hope, yeah, well, it's an iPhone app, okay? Maybe use something different than that, but this is the app that I use to record things when I am using my phone, and I want to show them, how, how they need to, navigate their phone to get into my group and where they need to go. But I show them that, and I send them this 2.6-minute video, telling them, don't forget, okay, so I'm adding you to my group. I tell them, I'm adding you to my group. You need to just go in there. I welcome them into the group. And then I say, you need to go on your own pace. You need to go on your own pace to units, okay? And then I tell them, go to new consultants units. And then they start there, okay? They start there and I welcome them and I have a video on this about units and how to launch your new consultants really good. I explain how to create the units and everything. So if you want to watch it, you can find that on YouTube, okay? But I tell them, go on to units, okay? Here's the reason why. Your team members don't need to be overwhelmed right away. They just joined. They're excited, okay? They are super excited. So you're like sending them like a bunch of links. You're like, oh my goodness, girl, here's what you need to do. Go to this website and just read everything that you need to read. No, because you are overwhelming the person. Imagine myself, and you're like asking me for help and you just joined, and me throwing you a dictionary book and I say, you need to look at this and read every single word in it. You will be so overwhelmed, okay? So don't do that. That's why the units make it easy and makes it at your own pace, okay? And if your upline does not have that, your elite leader, tell them, hey, you need to go create some units. That will really help our new personally sponsors, because just by you tagging people onto things, it's helpful. But if you can teach them to use the units, it will be so much better, because everything is organized from top to bottom, and they're able to click on the videos. They're able to see the different things, and it's not overwhelming. They can just go on their own pace. Okay, so you tell them to do that. But you gotta be very specific. Don't just say, oh, hey girl, okay, I added you to the group, just go to the units. No, you gotta show them where to find the units. You gotta show them how to start, and that they have to click on the little button that says done, okay? Oh, I use AS screen recorded app for Android. Thank you so much, Anna, for sharing that. So if you have an Android device, use AZ screen recorded. Okay, so as soon as I do that, the next day, I am already ready for her to get on the phone with me. So I tell her, okay, when is a good time? And here's the thing, I'm a leader, okay? You guys, maybe you only have one team member, and if you have one team member, you can totally work your schedule out and you can tell her, let me know what time works for you, and I'll look at my schedule and see what works for me. In my case, I use an app that is called Calendly. Okay, so for me, and I'm gonna show you what app is that. This is a little bit more than I want to share, but not because I don't want to share with you, but because I don't want you to get too overwhelmed either, okay? So for me, whenever I get a new team member, I basically just say, okay, hey, listen, Suzanne, you know, I added you to the group and everything. I really need to have a call with you as soon as possible. And because I am busy and I have too many team members, and I want to make sure that I give her the attention that she deserves. So we have to make sure that our times work really well. So I give her one of this and I say, it's only a 30-minute call, a 30-minute meeting, and they have to go in there and click and check out when it works for them and is available. And it tells them the times that I have available and that they can do that. And if there's no times available on the days that they can, then I will check my schedule and make an extra effort to make it work for them. Or you can even do a 15-minute call, because we're going just over the new checklist. I tell them, get excited. It's going to be fun. Don't get too overwhelmed. Let's just go over the units. And I go over the units a little bit. I said, while you're doing the units before our call, write down all of your questions. Let me show you how you can get your first order in. Let me show you how to do this. Okay? So that's why you do that. What's the name of the calendar app? It's called Calendly. This app is called Calendly, and let me see, there it is. It's called Calendly. So that syncs to guess what? That syncs to my calendar, okay? That syncs to my calendar. So all of my meetings, and I can show you, this is why you need to be organized. And people say, oh my gosh, okay, let me tell you, people will say you don't have to be organized. They have not been through everything I've been through for the past 7 years. And I will tell you, once you are a top leader in a company, you do have to be organized. You do have to have a schedule, because that's your boss. Your schedule is your boss when you're working from home. Okay, so that's a different story, but I'm just showing you how I launch somebody. So you can see my calendar and all of the calls that I have coming up this next Saturday. Tomorrow, all the calls that I have already scheduled. And then you can see that I block times for family time. And then for church, and then different things that I don't want, even for my live videos. I have already blocked my live videos and when I go live and everything. So everything is blocked. So that's very important, and it syncs to my calendar, and I love it. Okay. So as you're launching someone, you're explaining the basics of the different things. Hey, Mariah, you're explaining the basics of the different things. But you're not overwhelming the person, such as things. So, okay, you're going to get your kit. So let's start getting your displays ready. Go to Lowe's, get this pegboard. I want to paint it this color. Just like the basic things that you think are going to be important. You're going to ask them, okay, we're going to do your lunch party. How about we get your ring light? Do you have the money to buy your ring light? Because you're going to need a ring light. Okay, so another thing that I do, I tell them, you just got your domain. Let's get your domain going, your GoDaddy domain, so that when you're creating your business cards, which I'll show you how, just the basic things that people don't even think about, and before her kit gets here. So she has everything that she needs. Business cards, she has her lighting, she has her bust, you know, the little bust thing so that she can show it on the live. You know, she knows how to shop new releases. I show her how to do that. I tell her, okay, so we're gonna go over that, go to the units, but you know, and so I tell her all of those things. That's just within my first 48 hours of just being with them, or at least I try for that. I strive for that. Okay, the other thing that I do, because I absolutely love it, like I said, it's like I'm very organized. Okay, so I send them to my Amazon shop store. So why do I send them to my Amazon shop store? Because right here, I have, I believe where it says new consultants. So I tell her, listen, I don't know how much your budget is, okay? But here's some things that you are really going to need. Much better, you're gonna really need the lighting, because you need your live videos to be the right way, where people can see the jewelry. You really need a bus like this clear, because you're going to have to show the jewelry, and in a black bus it does not look good when you're doing a live video because the contrast with the light. Now this ring light, I am not very sure that it comes with this right here, so you're going to need this for your live videos. And then numbers, and then the bubble mailers. And listen, you don't have to buy a DYMO. You can just buy the little paper stickers and you can put it on a printer. Okay, it's up to you, or you can just go to the post office. But I explained that these are some things that they are going to need a little bit, because hello, you know, I gotta tell them the truth. You know, you're starting a business, you're needing this for a live video, and you're gonna need a pegboard. So those are some things. And I tell her, listen, if you can find those at a thrift store, or if you can find those at, you know, somewhere else, you know, by just asking people, then do it, girl, do it. More power to you, okay? So it's basically amazon.com/shop and then /Andrea Hutcheson. That's the link that I use for everything to be organized, because I can't be sending you a bunch of links. That's too much for my head. Okay, too much for my head. Okay, so I send them that and I explain, listen, I know that what's your budget? Okay, and when they give me their budget, because I gotta listen to them, because I don't want them to be discouraged. Okay, so they give me their budget and I say, okay, here's the thing. Okay, that's your budget, but we need to work around your budget. Okay, so what's the most important thing that you need that we can buy right now? And so I tell them, listen, to me, the most important thing that you need to spend your money on right now, it's that ring light or the lighting, okay? That's what you need. You're gonna need your phone. You're gonna have the ring light. We can print out the numbers. If you cannot buy the numbers from Amazon, you know, we'll go laminated, or we'll just print out the numbers. Whatever it takes, we'll do. But you really need a good lighting as a new consultant, okay? So I tell them that, all right? So now here's the thing, okay? That was just within the 48 hours. You're like, oh my lands, are you guys taking notes, okay? So after the 48 hours, you know, they're going through the units, okay? Are you ready for this? This is one of my favorite parts, because that's when I'm going to find out who is a business, you know, we have our call, you know, our 30-minute call, and I ask her or ask him, I say, what is it that you want from this business? Are you wanting just to have fun and make it as a hobby? Or are you wanting to be a business builder? Do you want to make, like, you know, you see yourself in a future about, you know, stopping your job or maybe making $2,000-$3,000. What are you seeing yourself as a business builder or as a just hobbyist? And I ask them that up front, and depending on their answer, you know, if they say they're hobbyists, I leave them alone. You know, I say, hey girl, how you doing? You're going to come shop with me? You know, because they're hobbyists. No, not really. I don't say that. But I say, you know, I just keep in touch with them. I say, okay, listen, you know, don't take it the wrong way. But as a hobbyist, I'm going to add you to my group. And then whenever you are ready to move forward with this business, you know, just let me know. I will be here for you. Just whenever you want to take this serious to the next level, I will be here for you and I will have the tools for you. Okay, that's what I tell them within our first call, because I want them to know that I want to work with serious people. I don't have time to spend with hobbyists, and I don't have time to spend, I don't have time to beg you to, I can't change your mind. Okay, so I don't have time for that to try to, you know, come on, girl, you need to do this business. You got this, you know, kind of thing. You know, I promise you, if you do this, you know, I don't have time to talk to you into working the business. I don't have time to that. You know what you want. Okay. So they tell me, okay, so if they say that they want to be business owners, they want to be business builders in this business, then I said, perfect. You need to go through the units. Just go on unit 1. Just go into unit 1. Okay. So as I'm going through unit 1, okay, as I go through the unit 1, they're going through the unit 1, and I tell them after our, 30-minute call, I tell them, listen, once you're going to get through documents, okay? Because I have some documents in here. I only know that people who really want this, they're going to get to the documents because they're going through it. People who just get to hear and they quit, I know they don't want nothing to do with this. I already told her, I said, go to units, and once you get to the documents, print out those documents and make another time to call me, okay? And I give them the link. To my new consultant training, because if you go to my Calendly, and I give them directly the link. I say, once you find those documents in the unit, print them off and then start filling them out. And right here where it says new consultant training, I give them that link and I say, you need to go make an appointment with me so that we can do your new consultant training. And it takes about an hour for me to go over that. But you have to get to the unit 1 and you need to print off those documents that are on unit 1. What are the documents that are on unit 1, Andrea? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Okay. No, this is on Facebook. All of this is on Facebook, you guys. So I have a website for my team that I created, and it's called Let's Flourish Together. So if you go to Let's Flourish Together and you go on to basics and you click on systems, you're going to find out all of those documents that I told you about. The DMOs, remember we talked about the DMOs this week? You're going to find those documents. But you're also going to find this document right here, which is the Luncheon Strong that I created for my team members. Okay? You're going to find the DMOs. So I'm opening them up. You're going to find inspirational posts that you can also download. But this one is for you, leader. Okay? This one is for you. You don't know how much this is amazing. Okay? This Launching Strong prompt, girl, I should get paid for this. Nobody has paid me for this, okay? But this one is amazing because you're going to be able to implement how to implement the Launching Strong. How to implement the Launching Strong. And this is for you, leader. This is going to help you on how to use this document right here and what to do with it. Okay, so you got the systems, and then you have the 100s list. You have the recruiting binder. I put all of those documents on my unit 1 except for the recruiting binder. The recruiting binder goes somewhere else, and I even have the 150-piece challenge, okay, in there. But all of that is in here, and we have it in English and Spanish, okay? And as you guys know, we also have the inventory monthly sales sheet and the recruiting scripts that you guys were asking me about recruiting, what to post, you know. It's all in there. Okay, so now, this person was very smart, and she said, I'm going to do this, girl. I'm going to do this. So she went into the units, she found the documents, she printed them off, and guess what? She printed this one off. And this is the one that we're going to go over the call with her. So I usually have a Zoom meeting What you mean? What's that, Andrea? If you go to zoom.us, you can sign up for free and you can use that as a Zoom user conference call. You know, you can do like a conference call with people and you can share your screen and you're able to talk to them and show them how to navigate their computer. You can show them where is it that they need to go, what is it that they need to do. Okay, so that's a Zoom and we use it a lot. And so I go over in the Zoom and I show them, Snow, come on, I'm in a meeting. Okay, so then I go over, and this one right here, how to implement the Luncheon Strong, if you read it, it will tell you everything that you need to do with them, how to talk to them, what to tell them, what to give them, what script to give them, and everything, okay? And so you go over, then they need to fill out this. They need to say that they're committing for at least 1 year to focus on their new business. They put their why in there. They put how to stay motivated. And this is mainly for you, how to keep them motivated. Of course, you know, we can't do many things for them, but this is what I use for myself and for my team. And it has really, really helped so much. So I go over on the call with them and I explain everything. And not only that, we go over like some questions that she might have as she was doing the units, as she was filling all of those things out. And, you know, we go over when is it that she's going to do her launch party on Facebook or at home. What is it that she needs to expect? I put it on my calendar so that I can pop on her first live because I know that she's going to be nervous. I know that she's going to be like, you know, I don't know if I should do this, you know, and I just go in there and I start, you know, talking to her. I don't tell her, I tell her, listen, I'm going to pop on, but I am a stranger to you, okay? I am not your upline. I tell them, just let me be a stranger when I go live, when you're going live. Let me be a stranger. So I act like if I was a customer. I say, oh my gosh, girl, that is so cute. And then I interact with her friends and, you know, and they're like, oh, you know, and they just think I'm a regular customer. I'm just one of her friends. And so I'm helping her out. I don't need her to be shouting out to me every time she sees me on a live and say, oh, that's my leader, even though I know you love me. But I want to act like a customer. I want to help you get some sales. I want to be able to say, you guys don't understand. When I do this is so much fun. And then I get people involved. And then I say, you know, I want to sign up when it's like really, really good. When she's having a really good Facebook Live party launch Facebook party, I get like, oh yeah, girl, I need to, you know, I'm buying too much, girl. I don't buy, you know. I said, man, Suzanne, you took that piece away from me and she only had one. Like, how dare you? And then I tell them, oh, I need to sell this. Is there any way I can sell this? How much is it that you make? Like, how much are you buying? And then she start answering those questions. And then people are like, oh, you know, they start thinking about joining or booking a party. You know, I'm trying to help her book a party. I say, hey, I'll book a party. And she's like, okay, who else wants to book a party? You know, she just treats me like a customer. And so I love that. And it's a very fun moment. And so then, you know, as we're walking through all of this, as I'm walking them through the Luncheon Strong, I also walk them through branding because branding is huge. So you guys need to go, you know, learn about the branding stuff. I already did a video on that. I have it on YouTube. It's a little bit older, not too old. With the algorithm changes, maybe a little bit, but it has not changed the profile, the cover photo, what she needs to be posting, you know, adding her Facebook page into her workplace, you know, all of those things, hide your friends list. You know, I go over all of those things on our one new consultant hour call that I have with her. I go over those things and I explain to her, this is going to take time. Here's where you need to be posting. Post your wall drops on your VIP group, you know, post a selfie on your profile, you know, go in there, you know, show up. Okay. So those are things that are super important. Okay. Now, those are the steps that I just walk you through on new consultants. And now I'm going to talk about, you have to simplify the purpose, simplify everything. Okay. Because people here are some notes that I took, and the reason why I created the Luncheon Strong and the how to implement the Luncheon Strong is because I do follow a coach, which is Bob Hiley, and you guys know him because I do, admire him, and I do follow all of that he says. Not everything, because I don't pay attention to like LinkedIn. I'm not into that right now. He's training on LinkedIn, and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna have to come in another moment. But he has really helped me, and so that's how we came up with, he had a training on the 2, 7, and 30, which is what to do within 2 days, with 7 days, and within 30 days. And that helped me create this for our team, so that I can help people that I'm going to contact them within 2 days. We're going to go over this after 7 days, and we're going to keep doing this 30 days. So you need to ask why they're doing it. That's their purpose, okay? You have to focus on what they want. You need to know their why. Let them know that their why will evolve over time, okay? But you don't want your new person thinking too much. You want them doing, okay? You don't want them to think too much. You want them doing. You want them right away. Within less than a week, you want them going. They know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing. But you're also there for them, okay? About, for example, if they are thinking too much about how to send a reach out thing, message, you should be giving them the specific way to send a reach out. Think about that, okay? You need to get them going. They don't need to be thinking, how am I going to do this? How am I going to recruit? Hey, how am I going to, tell people to go to my website? How can I, get my first team member? They don't need to be thinking about how. They are going to be doing. So if you have the systems in place and you have the scripts in place, you explain to them that they have to, personalize the scripts, but you explain how to approach people and how to sell with attraction marketing, how to recruit with attraction marketing. That's the key that's going to help them. The second thing that you need to know, that they need accountability, okay? New people need accountability. You need to hold them accountable. You need to call them and text them in the first 30 days. It's so huge, and that's one of the things that it was really, really hard, because I'm not a texter, I'm a caller. I'm like, let me call you. And so people don't like that. So I'm trying to learn to text. I hate texting. You guys, I hate it with passion. It's awful. Like, I just want to send you a voice message. Like, if I can send you a voice message, but not everybody has an iPhone, so I can't send you a voice message. Or, on Messenger, I do send voice messages, but you have to keep them accountable. When they said that they're business builders, but they did not print out the documents, they did not set up an appointment with you within their first days to go over their new consultant training, that means, come on, let's get moving. You told me you were wanting to do this, so I'm going to bug you. So, hello, Susie. Where are you on the unit 1? I'm waiting. Did you print out those documents? Did you find them already? When are you going to set up the appointment with me for the new consultant training? What's a good day? What's a good day? And so those are big things that people need. They need accountability. They need them to you need to remind them that what they're here for. You need to inspecting what you expect from them. What do I mean by that? What do you mean by inspecting what you expect from them? That means keep them on course and push them to keep up with their goals, okay? You need to inspect them, and because you're gonna have to look at what the different things that they're doing. So I have a list on my Facebook account. So if I go onto my homepage, go to newsfeed, you call it, and you go, let me show you. So you go to newsfeed, and then you go over here where it says friends list. I have different lists, which I show you in another video on YouTube as well, how to do this. But I created lists, and I have new consultants right there, personally sponsored, right here where my personally sponsors are. And so I'm gonna go look at what they're doing. So I'm inspecting and seeing if they're making the changes that I told them that they needed to make. If they went live like they said they went live. If they make their event, letting them people know that they were going to do their launch party. If they make their video, you know, telling people, you know, and I will tell them, like I said, go live and just tell people why you joined this business. Just push the button and just say, listen, I am not you know, I know what you're thinking. I joined this network marketing company. Don't shut me off yet. I know what you're thinking. There is a bad reputation on this, but I truly believe in this company. And my upline is helping me see that I'm not here to sell you, okay? I'm just here to share what I love, and I love this jewelry. And I promise you, I'm not gonna bombard you with a bunch of posts and graphics from our company, our paparazzi company. If you do want to be bombarded with our pieces, make sure that you put in the comments below sparkles, and I will add you to my VIP group, and you will be able to see all of that. But yes, I will come on live Thursday because my kit gets here and I want to show you what I got. And then I will go live every Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, you know. So they already have a schedule. They already have something that they're going to tell their people. And the people don't have to be afraid and block them because they're about to receive a bunch of graphics from paparazzi on their newsfeed. No, they're going to still see the person that they met and the person that they're friends with on Facebook. It's all about relationships and building quality here on Facebook now. It's all about relationships, basically. So make sure that you do that. And then thirdly, we're talking about third-party tools and the language that they use, okay? So for me, I teach my team that they need to spread the love of paparazzi by sharing the opportunity. And I do have a third-party tool, a video that I made that is very generic, and they copy that video and they send it to the person. And so I have that. Because here's the thing, there should be a red flag as a leader, as an upline, as you're doing all of this, there should be a red flag when you hear someone say, no one is interested. No one is interested. You know, you need to ask them to send you screenshots in their conversations to see, so that you can inspect their language, because maybe they're not saying it the right way. Maybe they're being spammy without them knowing that they're spammy. So tell them to send you a screenshot. You know, they have been reach out to people because on the Luncheon Straw, we tell them to reach out to their team A, you know, their A team. You know, when they're sending those messages, personalized messages, you know, what responses are they getting? And if they say nobody's interested, you need to check out why. What did they do? You know, why do they feel like no one is interested? So I do have a third-party tool such as the video and the scripts that I give my team members, which are in the Luncheon Strong prompt, and even on another video that I did, I don't remember which one, I think it was recruiting video, that I explained that. And remember, leadership is repetition. So a lot of the things that I keep saying over and over, you know, are things that I have to keep repeating. So you're going to have to repeat that to them, okay? You have to teach them how to find things. So like, for example, for me, I love it because when people ask me, Andrea, can you help me with recruiting? And I said, girl, I'll help you with recruiting. Have you checked out the unit number 6? Crickets. Andrea, I don't know how to brand myself. Oh, girl, don't worry. Have you checked out unit number 7? And crickets buzz out because they have not. But they're there. The tools are there. And so with units, you make everything easier. You make a plan. You know, I can send them the link and they can just find the information through the Let's Flourish Together website as well, which you guys are welcome to use. You know, I don't charge or anything for that. It's available for my team. And if my team doesn't take advantage of it, then you guys can take advantage of it. So, you know, whoever needs to get rich, go get rich, because there is tools out there for you. You know, and so the other thing is you can't teach someone something. You can't teach someone something. They will understand it, but they won't know it until you can point out a specific example. Okay? You can teach someone something. They will understand it, but then you they won't know it until you can point out a specific example. Are they using the third-party tool? You know, what's their language? Have you found out their language, the scripts that they're using? You know, are you texting them and calling them every day? And then lastly, what is their 30-day goal? What is their 30-day goal? You know, there should be in a specific amount of customers, you know, that they're going to have, you know, so many sales, the amount of money that they're going to make. There should be in a specific amount, and there should be an amount of how many team members they're going to add to their organization. So with that, I want to go into resources in the back office. Under checklists and worksheets, there is this leadership worksheet that Trent and the founders created in. And it's amazing. So I will print this out if I was you and put their information in there. And, you know, just go over that. Okay, so you're wanting to make this much. So you have to divide that by 225. So this means this is the amount of pieces you're having to sell this month. So put the amount of pieces in here and divide it the average pieces sold per party. That's mainly for, you know, those directors or other team members that are longer with the company. You know that they have already done this, but you can put that in there. You can, you know that she's gonna add so many team members. But, you know what they want. Know what they want. And so those are the different things that I have for you today. And then remind them, push them towards their 30-day goal, which their 30-day goal should be what? Become a director. Hello. And then book, you know, 10 parties. Their 30-day goal should be to book 10 parties and to recruit 3 people. You know, or even just one person, and just shout them out. You know, shout them out, recognize their hard effort. You know, when I go through the Luncheon Strong and my team members are doing it and I see that they have done everything that I ask on that Luncheon Strong, I send them a special gift to them. They don't know that I do that until they receive it. Now everybody knows, great. But I do send them a gift because I do want to recognize that they work hard and they finished the Luncheon Strong. They did what they were told to do. They did the 7 things that I asked them to do, and different things. So I get excited. So I hope that helps. Have I done this with all of my team members? No. Some people, I will tell you this, if you are a new consultant, reach out to your leader. We don't know what you're needing, and sometimes we get so crazy, you know, especially me. I got so many team members. It's a little bit harder for me, but I do try my best to launch somebody and for success. But sometimes the leader doesn't know what you're needing. If you don't bother the leader, and I said bother because you're not bothering us, okay? But you need to bother the leader. And if they don't do, then reach out to the person above them. You know, just call corporate and say, who's my other leader? Because this leader is not helping me, you know? And just do, but reach out to them. And sometimes my team members that come on board, I guess sometimes they get too intimidated because I'm very forward. And I tell them, here's what I need, and you need to go over the units, and I'm not going to hold your hand, you know, type of thing. I love you, but I'm not going to hold your hand, and we need to move forward. Until you don't print off those documents, we cannot move forward. You can keep doing your same thing, you know. I tell them, you know, and if people don't do what, you know, I tell them to do, then they keep doing their same thing until they come back. Either they quit or they come back and say, Andrea, I need help. You know, I need help. So do that, okay? I'm not a perfect leader, but you know, I just try to do the best I can. Can you do it from a phone? My new consultant doesn't have a computer at this time. Alicia, yes. So yes, I recommend going to the library. If you don't have a place to print out those documents, go to the library, but you can open them up on your phone because there are PDF files. You are absolutely correct. You can open them up on your phone, I believe. And this is not a men's necklace. This is actually, I can't remember. It does look like a men's necklace. It's very gangster necklace. It has changed, but it's not a men's necklace. It's just a regular necklace. So if you guys have any questions, I have a few minutes because I have a call in about 10 minutes with someone. So I have a few. Yes, it's a Live of the Party necklace. Thank you so much, Sheila. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. You know, and just don't be scared of leading people. Don't be scared. You're gonna learn. You'll learn from, you know, I've learned from my failures. I've learned from my mistakes. I learn as I go. And that's life. That's life. You're not gonna be perfect, okay? It looks double loop. It's beautiful. I know, isn't it pretty? All right, so any questions, you guys? I'm gonna scroll up a little bit to see if I missed that. Yeah, Rena said, I don't have a printer. I was told before I signed up that all I needed was an Android phone, but it's still working it. Rena, yes, you can do it from your phone, but if not, just go to a library. I went to a library and I just printed off there. It's, I think, 10 cents per page, and the Luncheon Strong is 2 pages. So, and the implementing the Luncheon Strong is 2 pages as well, so about 40 cents. So go to the library. It's free. Sometimes it's free, or they charge you 10 cents. Where are the documents located? We'd love to read it. They are in the letsflourishtogether.com. Where can I find the information in Spanish? You can find it there. You can, I will do this video, but it will have to be at 8 o'clock after the call that I have at 7. But basically, those documents that I just shown, they're in there in the letsflourishtogether.com/systems. They are in Spanish right there as well. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you so much for your time and commitment to helping us succeed. Absolutely, Alicia. Can we watch the replay? Yes, you can absolutely watch the replay. And then I'm trying hard with my DMO. My main issue is time management. That is very true, Priscilla. Time management is huge. But if you can say that you're going to schedule, you know, depending, I think you just start working a new job. So just schedule 30 minutes, an hour. Like I said, if you're doing the DMOs, do the DMOs level 1 for you to get started with. Don't go over to level 3. You don't want to overdo too much. Because then we feel like a failure, and so then you feel like you fail. No, just start with DMO level 1, and then just set aside 30 minutes a day and do them, you know. Yay, I'm so glad, Emily. Yes, or Office Depot also will print it off for you. Absolutely. All right, so thank you guys so much. You have a blessed Friday, and here we go. How can we watch your lives to see how you're doing your life? Monica, just like you see me right now, that's how I do my lives. I just go on live and I just talk to people. I tell story time. I connect with them, and then I just go, this is number, and I show them the number, and I show them the piece, and of course I have my ring light. I don't like sharing where I go do my lives because I don't. It's just you. It's all about personality, who you are becoming to people, how you're connecting with people. It's not about how other people do it, because you know, what would you want to watch someone do the Facebook lives when you can be working your business, you know? I know what you mean. You're trying to learn, you know, maybe you get some tips. True, but basically all you need is a ring light, go live, just show the items, show, you know, what they look like, explain to them, show the number, and then let them shop. Let them shop, you know? Can you repeat the unit name again? How to find it? Yes, you can go to YouTube and you can find it. Like, let's see. I'll show you. So you go on YouTube, okay? Let me see. Just ignore my whole mess. I got water, I got earrings over here. Okay, so you're gonna go onto YouTube. You just look up Andrea Hutcheson and just go on to videos. And then you're gonna see some videos in there. If you, there should be one, is this one right here where it says great paparazzi system for my team. And it talks about the units in there, okay? DMO is daily method of operation. And you can find that in letsflourishtogether.com. Yes, I didn't do well with my first consultant as far as training, but next two, I did a whole lot better. Live and learn. Daily method, yes. All right, awesome. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys later. Bye.